Certainly. When discussing chapter narration in English grammar, it typically refers to the way a story or event is recounted, often involving changes in tenses and pronouns depending on the context. This is particularly important for students learning direct and indirect speech. Below is a detailed explanation of how narration works in English grammar. Narration is the act of telling a story or describing events. In grammar, it involves two main styles, direct speech and indirect speech. Direct speech is the exact words spoken by a person, enclosed in quotation marks. For example, she said, "I am going to the market." Indirect speech is reporting what someone said without using their exact words. For example, she said that she was going to the market. When converting direct speech to indirect speech, certain changes are made to tenses, pronouns, and time, place references. The tense of the verb shifts back in time during this process. For example, "I eat an apple" becomes, "He said that he ate an apple." Exception: if the statement is a universal truth or fact, the tense does not change. Words indicating time or place are adjusted to reflect the new context. Different types of sentences have specific rules for narration. For statements, use reporting verbs like said, told, replied. For example, "I am tired," she said. For questions, use reporting verbs like asked, inquired. Change the question structure to a statement. For example, "Are you coming?" he asked. For commands and requests, use reporting verbs like ordered, requested, told. Use to plus infinitive verb. For example, "Close the door," she said. For exclamations, use reporting verbs like exclaimed, shouted. For example, "What a beautiful sight," she said. If you're analyzing a chapter from a book, narration helps you understand how the author conveys dialogue and events. For example, "I can't believe we won," shouted John. John shouted that he couldn't believe they had won. Tips for students include identifying the reporting verb. Check the tense. If the reporting verb is in the past, backshift the tense. Adjust pronouns and time, place words to match the new context. Practice regularly. Convert sentences from direct to indirect speech to build fluency. If you have a specific chapter or text you'd like to analyze, feel free to share it.